welcome to the Authors Showcase of Oshkosh. Each episode, we chat with a writer about their process, their goals, their recent work, and whatever else might be on their mind. My name is Dixie Jarko, and I am also an author.
And I am Tom Cannon. I am your friendly neighborhood local author as well, poet laureate of Oshkosh. And we're on the Oshkosh Media Channel and also on the YouTube channel, Author Showcase of Oshkosh. And so if you know of anybody that doesn't have cable, and we'd love to have a subscriber and some comments and likes on those.
Our author today is Sierra Burchby. Sierra published her first book, The Games, at age 11, and that makes her one of the youngest authors in the state. She combined her love of playing Minecraft and reading by writing her own books. Sierra Burchby began writing in the 5th grade when her teacher assigned the class to write a narrative. She combined her love of playing Minecraft and reading by writing her own books, incorporating Minecraft into them.
Okay. Yeah. Her newest book is Forgotten Beast, the Alpha, which was published in August 22nd of 2025. Forgotten Beast is about Kim Johnson, a shy but normal girl. All she ever wants to do is be in the woods. But one night, Kim is tracked down by a group of werewolves during her nightly combing of the woods. Bitten, in turn, she finds herself suddenly thrust into the role of Alpha, leader of a group of creatures she never believed existed. Now Kim must navigate the hidden world of ancient rivalries and competing colonies, all while fighting to keep her monstrous secret from her human friends. As the line between her two lives blur and enemies close in, will this shy girl find the strength to lead, or will she be forgotten like the beast she now commands? So welcome, Sierra. Tell us a little about yourself, and we'd like to know more about your book.
Hi. I ride horses, and I run track for sports, and I always really loved writing. Mm-hmm. I love to read. I like thriller and fantasy, which is what I'm writing, because I'm going to see which one I'm best at. And I'm the 4th of 5 kids, and I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. So you started writing pretty early?
Yeah, I started writing when I was 11, and that's when my first book came out. And now this book, Forgotten Beasts, this one just came out in September.
I like that cover quite a bit.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Did you design that, or did you have somebody do it? Or
Yeah, I designed it. I took a class on designing AI covers.
Nice.
And I'm getting kind of decent at it. I think I've progressed throughout, and my new covers have, I think they're a lot better than my first one.
Your covers really do drive the books.
They do.
Sales, they've said.
They're the hook.
Yeah.
For the whole thing.
So where'd you learn, where was this class for the AI covers?
It was at the Menasha Library.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, awesome. And you're a Fox Valley native?
Yeah, I am. I'm from Appleton.
Okay.
And I've been here my whole life. I go to Madison Middle School in Appleton, and I'm in 8th grade.
Oh, wow. Do you get tired of people saying, she's the youngest published author? I mean, I wish they would just say, you're an author.
Yeah.
You're a good one. Because
sometimes.
I read your book, and, it's...
Yeah. My whole hook is that I'm, like, one of the younger authors. Yeah. So I think that helps with getting people engaged. Mm-hmm. And I love to tell stories. Point. Yeah, I love to tell stories.
Yeah, people are going to kind of stick out in the crowd.
And you're getting into some libraries, your bio
I am.
said.
These 3 are in most of the libraries in the Fox Valley, and this one we're working on getting it in.
Now, how did you do that? What process did you have to go through?
We went around the Fox cities and just said, like, hey, I wrote a book. If you want if you want to stock it at all, it'd be great. And most of them were pretty supportive.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. Sometimes that's a tough.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Did you have trouble reaching the person who was in charge of buying the book from circulation?
Yeah. Most of them were like, I'm just gonna go on Amazon right now and buy it for the library. But some of them were like, we have a process, and it might take a little bit, but we're going to try our best.
And it's different each
library. It is different,
yeah.
Like the Appleton and the Menasha, I think were pretty similar, but then Nina and Kimberly were, a little different.
So that's like a part-time job for you.
It is. It really
is. A lot of work that isn't writing,
Yeah, not writing, and just the publishing process and getting the word out it's a lot.
So did you self-publish?
Yeah, I did. I self-published through Ingram Spark.
Oh, nice.
And that puts it on online websites like the Target website, the Barnes & Noble website, and Amazon, and then a bunch of other online stores. and it distributes globally. I have a few sales in Thailand and Germany too.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
And you can keep track of that all online.
Yeah, I can
in
on
your
Ingram
spare
Spark.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another job where you have to be the accountant almost.
Marketing is a different part of the process, but it's all worth it.
True.
So how are you learning this information about publishing and like where to go to Ingram and how to market it and stuff?
It was a learning experience for my whole family because none of us had any marketing or any publishing experience before, but we worked it out together, some use of AI and YouTube videos.
Yeah. Thank God for that, YouTube videos.
Thank God.
So what does your writing process look like? Say, you're deciding to write a new book. You said you have a lot of ideas stored in your...
Yeah, I do. I'm in the process of writing a lot of books at the same time right now.
Oh, wow.
So I first come up with the climax, actually, and then I work backwards and then figure out the ending.
Oh, so kind of right from the middle back.
Yeah, I do. And then once I figure out the rough draft of it, then I read it, and then my editor and mom read it. And then I read it out loud again, because reading out loud helps me.
All different.
Yeah, it helps me
Definitely
get more mistakes. And then we start formatting.
Wow.
And once it goes out, we get a proof copy, we approve it, and then it goes online.
You make your brothers read it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I make my husband read it.
I make them read it. I think they all have all my books on their shelf.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And speaking of the process of it, so who's your illustrator?
My sister is my illustrator.
Oh, she did the maps, right?
Yeah, she did. I have one illustration in all my books. It is a map for this book, and I think that it lets readers just think of this as more of a real book or more of a real world.
They can kind of visualize.
Yeah.
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 She did that for you,
Visualize
huh?
more. Yeah, I cannot draw at all.
Oh.
So I gave her a very rough sketch, and then she added more detail and added the labels, and yeah.
Yeah, I know that's a big thing with a lot of fantasy writers is having that map.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's harder to give her an idea other than drawing it myself because she's not inside my head. She can't know what I'm thinking of it looking like. So it was hard to give her a rough sketch, but it turned out really good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
So this is your next book coming out?
Yeah, it is.
Forgotten
The
Beasts.
Alpha.
It just came out?
Yeah, it just came out September. Yeah. It took about 1.5 years to write.
Wow, okay.
And my new book, a thriller, it's called Hide and Seek.
Ah.
And I think it's coming up on 2 years of writing it. I started writing it when I was in the middle of this one. So
Well, you've got school and you.
Yeah, I do. I write at school. I write at home whenever I have free time and whenever an idea pops in my head.
Do you have like a schedule or date?
No, I just do it whenever I have time.
Okay.
No, I don't. That's the great thing about self-publishing is I don't have deadlines.
This is true.
And I can keep my ideas without them having to add in stuff.
I have been traditionally published, and they do change stuff.
They do change
and
stuff.
Sometimes they have ugly covers.
Yeah.
And you're like,
That's why I like to self-publish, because my editor gives great suggestions, and I take a lot of them, but I also want to keep it my work, my cover, my ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit more.
It's a little different.
Yeah, but it expresses yourself more than having somebody else guess what you're.
Yeah, somebody else guess what you're thinking,
like.
guess what the story's going to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. My new thriller has, I think, one of my best covers. It features a figure in the center and then like misty hedges around the edges.
And so what's that book going to be about?
That book is about 20 teenagers and they're trapped in like a sinister game with this person chasing them and they don't know who it is and like why it's happening, and it's told through the lives of several different perspectives.
Oh, cool.
So you can pick your favorite character and follow them to the end, see if they survive and figure more about their personality. And yeah, it's more of a thriller.
It's neat to try something new.
It is.
It's always fun to write. You know?
It is. I've been trying out several different genres. Like I did fantasy, and now I'm trying some thriller, and I have some romance going. And
that's romance is the most popular.
It is. Yeah, I take some inspiration from some of my favorite authors.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Just to
And
see
who
what I'm
are
best
some of
at.
your favorite authors?
I like Frida McFadden and Heather Gudenkoff. They're great thriller writers, and I love their twists.
Oh, neat.
And then I like The Hunger Games and Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
if you want to be a writer, you definitely have to be a reader, right?
Definitely.
Reader first.
I read way too much.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. So tell me about the Minecraft connection.
Yeah.
Because I don't play Minecraft.
Yeah,
I'm
a lot
sure
of-
my son does, but
The age range is it's a lot because some of the older players are even in their 30s now. They
Yeah.
started
He's
playing
35,
the very beta version. So these three follow one of the characters from the games, from the game Alex, and in this one, she gets invited to a PvP tournament, and there's a lot of secrets. And then in this one, they're chasing down these two people who are destroying the world, so they have to try and stop them. And then in this one, it's another round of bad guys, and they have to chase them, and then it wraps up the whole trilogy. Yeah, they're great read-alouds, Christmas presents. Yeah.
So they're actually characters within the world of
Yeah, they're
Minecraft.
within the game of Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, we met you at like an author's book
At an
fair.
author fair, yeah.
Do you do a lot of those?
I
Is
do,
that part of
yeah.
your marketing
I
strategy?
do a lot of those. This one, after that one came out, we did a sort of tour with several interviews and some book fairs to try and get the word out.
And you set those up?
Yeah, we did. And we tried to advertise this new one that just came out, but also my new thriller that's coming soon.
Cool.
And you're out there. In fact, I have a question about writing, and I got that from an article that was it Spectrum One News or something.
Oh yeah,
I saw that one
That
too.
was it, yes.
Yeah.
And so you like the writing part, the writing process that you like the most is taking notes.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? Because I think that's really
My
important.
notes are all in one notebook, and it's very messy.
Oh, you do it on by hand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
My notes I do by hand, but I do the actual rough draft on computer because my handwriting is not great. But my notes are very messy. There's a lot of arrows and crosses out, and I doubt they'd make sense to anybody
So
but
it's
me.
like as you're building your world or whatever?
Yeah, it is.
notes.
It's not like a story map or anything, but it has just notes on the before and after because I do a lot of time changes back and forth and a lot of perspectives, and that's hard to keep track of.
You use a timeline and all that, or?
Kind of. I do like a section called now and a section called before or after, and then I just put I put some events that happen in order, but it's just the bare minimum because I don't want to write a lot.
I know I do a Bible on every book I write.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of like because I'll forget the hair or the name,
Yeah.
or just to keep myself consistent.
Yeah.
And then people
Like-
reading it are like, wait, weren't his eyes like a molten silver or whatever?
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe.
since in hide and seek they change perspective a lot, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard to keep track of like what this person was doing without going back like 30 pages to
Sure.
figure out.
And like having that many characters.
Yeah, it's a lot, and
is.
it just it takes time to create because every character in that book is like its own little story within a big story. So it's hard to keep track of like when the characters' worlds will collide and when they'll like certain events will happen to make the whole thing work. Yeah.
So you are in your in the midst of writing. You're going to have 5 books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you grow up, you don't even want to be a writer.
No, I want to keep it as a hobby because
Okay.
I think I'll never really run out of ideas.
True.
But I want to be a doctor because I love helping people.
That's cool. What kind of doctor do you know?
Maybe OBGYN.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm looking at right now.
That's good because there's more money, basically.
Yeah,
Being a doctor than
being
You
a
want to move out
writer.
from your mom's house.
Yeah, being
my own personal experience.
being a
Away from the
writer
writing.
is a bit of a gamble. So
Yeah, and you really have to have that passion driving you.
you do.
to,
I love writing. I think it's great. I think it's a great hobby and a great career to have. But I do want to have a backup plan, and I just want to keep it as I want to keep it as a hobby because I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Other thing about you that I read is you have a pet snake.
I
That's-
do.
I
What's
read that
that
too.
snake's name? We all
I have
know.
a ball python, and his name is
okay.
Severus from Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Oh.
my favorite. And
And they're
Yeah, he's-
constrictors, right? They,
yeah, he's a constrictor. He eats once a month. And yeah, he's great. He's
Like
very
a
sweet,
mouse, a
very
frozen
cute.
mouse
Yeah,
or
frozen
something.
rat. We
Yeah,
have them in our
frozen
freezer.
rat, yeah. I used to have snakes, so I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah, that was not the most pleasant part for me.
they're great low maintenance pets.
Yeah.
Yeah, very low maintenance. You just
How big
feed him
is
once
he?
a month. He's over 5 feet now.
Wow.
He's about 12 years old now.
Is there a limit on how big you can keep?
No. Well,
No.
there might be for other breeds, but for this breed, no. They're native to Africa, and they keep growing their whole lives. So he'll probably keep growing for a while.
Yeah, at some point you might have to pass him on.
Maybe. Go to college.
backyard.
We have a succession plan for college.
Oh, okay. My mother-in-law was on reptile rescue in Florida, and she would have the craziest stories. So yeah, we went and got a.
Yeah, they're beautiful
python, or
animals.
we
They're
went
very
and got-
sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, until they start squeezing. Some people have that innate fear of reptiles.
Yeah, I actually
so.
volunteer for a snake rescue, where I adopted my snake from to teach people that they're not all that scary and they're great for pets. Yeah.
So you're getting your civic stuff in there.
Yeah,
too.
getting them in there.
It's good. You'll need that on your exam.
Trying to get
and college
experience.
Stuff. Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to other authors, other young people that are thinking about writing their own book?
I would just say that if you have an idea, you can turn it into a book, because that's how it started for me, and it all starts with just that one idea. You can always make it work.
And you started. One of your teachers prompted you to write a narrative.
Oh, yeah. And that was an assignment, and I couldn't think of an idea, but then I'm like, hey, I play Minecraft, I like fantasy, so let's go for it.
And they were pretty supportive of you.
Oh,
or?
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
My first news interview, they played for the whole class.
Oh wow!
So,
It's all you.
yeah.
Do you like that being on the focus? No, most
No.
writers don't.
No.
Most of us are introverts.
Yeah, I'm an extrovert, but I don't love it all staring at me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. That was my first one when I was 11.
Uh-huh.
So I was still getting used to it, but now I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah, you seem pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
I know we have a writing thing tonight at the Oshkosh Library, and we're just going to sit for an hour and a half, like 30 of us, and write.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's exactly what,
Yeah.
we don't want to talk to each other. There might be
We just want to run.
snacks.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go for the snacks.
Yeah.
Go for
So-
snacks, not to talk to people.
Did you ever do NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing?
No, I haven't heard of
Okay.
that.
They closed it down, but people are still progressing with trying to write a whole novel in November. So you have a word count and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when you sit down, do you have a goal or a word count, or I've got to do this scene, or
Once in a while, I usually do it by scene. Like I have
Okay.
to finish this scene, otherwise I'm going to forget what I'm doing.
Well, yeah.
That's usually my biggest motivation, because
Yeah.
I come up with things sometimes as I go. Like I get a sudden idea and I'm like, I'm going to forget this if I don't finish it, so I have to get through it.
Yeah. I usually write it down and then I like, what did
Yeah.
I write?
I write it down and then I'm like, wait, what did I mean by this? Because I usually write just the bare bones of the idea.
And it
so I
must have
don't-
been great when I wrote it.
It
in
was.
my
I
mind,
must have
but
had this great idea, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah. It's like when you dream a story and you're like, I've got
You're
to
like,
write this down now, or
I have
it's
no clue
gone.
what's happening.
So, you kind of like an introvert. You said you could maybe getting used to the attention of that.
Yeah.
And your main character, Kim,
Yeah.
that's kind of a big part of her character as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Is that part of you?
No, she's a very hardcore introvert. I'm personally an extrovert. I love talking to people.
Yeah.
I love talking to people. I love hanging out with my friends. And she's kind of the exact opposite. She likes her alone time. She likes not everything
out
to be
in the
about her.
forest.
She likes.
Well, how do you write something that isn't like you?
Yeah.
How
I
do
have
you know?
a couple friends who are introverts, so I ask them, and I get a lot of advice from them.
So do some research, maybe?
Yeah, I do some research. They're my beta readers too. A lot of my
Okay.
friends are. So they give me some advice. They're like, I would not do this if I was an introvert. Like, this would not be what was happening.
Because it seemed like Kim, your character, slid into the leadership role pretty easily.
Yeah, she did. She's the kind of person, or I'm trying to make her the person who, like, rise to the occasion if she needs to. She doesn't like everything to be about her, but she needs to protect people who she loves.
And I think that that's a great technique, is
Yeah.
to put your main character exactly where she doesn't want to be.
Yeah,
So
you gotta.
That
If
is,
she's
yeah.
going to be the alpha of a pack of werewolves,
Yeah.
she starts out, I don't want to be the leader. I don't
Yeah, I
want
don't want to do
attention on
this,
me.
but I gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that for my new book too. Like a lot of my characters in that, they don't want to do this, like clearly because it's a thriller, but they don't want to be going through this, but they have to just accept that this is what's going to happen, and they got to get used to it and start to fight back.
It's kind of like the inciting incident where you push
Yeah.
that character off the cliff, and they
Yeah,
really don't have a choice.
You got to you got to push them into stuff that they don't want to do, and
darn
that's
characters.
how that's how the storyline goes for my new thriller.
Mm-hmm.
They have to figure things out about themselves and figure things out about the other characters to survive.
So do you see a character arc for your
Definitely.
You do? And you
Yeah.
have it all kind of
Where they're
spelled
gonna
out for each of
change.
those?
Yeah, because everybody's like, I don't want to do this, like I can't do this, and then at the end they're like, I'm so glad that I was able to do this. Like I'm really excited that this happened.
So do you ever sit and think, what's the worst thing I can do to this character? I really want to.
Once in a while, because like sometimes I don't have enough events to fill in the gap
Sure.
between the climax and the event in the
rising,
beginning.
yeah.
So I have to be like, what can I do to make this interesting? And sometimes that is the worst possible thing for the
Yeah,
character.
definitely.
Just keep ramping it up, right?
Yeah, keep ramping up the anticipation and to keep giving the reader more information about the character.
As a former teacher, I think it'll be very interesting as you go through your high school years, and these teachers are going to try and like introduce you
They
to
are,
writing,
yeah.
and you are already so far past.
Yeah, my ELA teachers are all so surprised.
Yeah.
And I've spoken for Xavier Elementary School and Xavier High School freshman class. So and they were all, Xavier's been very supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's got to be
So lots
I mean,
of
they've got to try and challenge you and how,
Yeah.
what's the next thing?
And lots of people like to write and stuff, but they always talk in school about there's the 4 steps,
Publishing, the
and the
first
last
steps.
one's the publishing, and you knew right away that you wanted to go ahead and do the 4th one, the publishing.
Yeah, definitely. They always gave me like a little story web or something like that, but I don't really follow that. I come up with things as I go. I don't always plan everything out before. I'm like, I'll figure this out when it comes to it.
So you're not really an outliner. You start with the climax and work back.
Yeah, I work back. Sometimes I start with the beginning or the end and just like write out the sections that I know, and then I'll just fill in the blanks. Add some events as I go.
That's really cool.
Yeah. A very interesting writing process.
And you're looking at the teacher. Oh, here's somebody who can speak to the classroom.
You're going to get the job, yeah.
Nope.
You're not going to be doing that. Yeah, whereas I would be like, next assignment, freshman year, the assignment, oh, I don't need to. Here's
I
my
don't need to
book.
do this.
Here's the book.
Yeah, you have to write this. All right, well, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go, I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more you can learn.
Yeah, there
as you
is.
know, I'm sure.
I think you can really see the growth between this first one, the games, and my thriller coming out soon. You can see the growth of my writing because I've written all these over about 2 or 3 years.
Seems like you've done a lot of the work on your own versus getting fed.
Yeah.
You know.
I come up with my friends come up with some prompts and some ideas.
Oh, those
but
helpful friends.
Yeah, I love my friends are my first beta readers.
Yeah.
And then I just go off of what they say, and I try to make most of it my own instead of taking people's ideas and trying to make them into something that works.
Yeah, my husband's always like, "Why don't you write about
Yeah, why don't
about
you write
this?"
about
I'm
this? I'm like, I don't know if that would work.
You write a book about that.
Yeah, you go ahead and do
It's
that.
not
That's
real
all-
easy.
all you. It's hard to write about something that you don't know a lot
Yeah.
about. Like, people always say, like, you should write a book about this that happened to me. And I'm like, I wasn't there when that happened to you, so how am I going to do
that
this?
would- and then you're never gonna kind of please them.
I could
sort
never
of.
write nonfiction. Maybe I will eventually, but I'm not great at.
You
I'm not
have
great
to
at
when
it.
you go to medical school.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Just write 'em.
I have a hard time reading the nonfiction unless like I do love the medical texts,
yeah,
but I have a hard time reading nonfiction if I'm not interested in it
yeah.
because it's just not. It doesn't hold me. Doesn't hold my attention. So I don't know if I'd be great at writing a nonfiction.
Yeah, I think it really has to be something you're driven to.
It has to be something you're
and
enjoying.
I think that's a problem with a lot of students.
Yeah.
Is they're being fed these books.
They're being fed
like-
the answers that are the prompts that they don't really
yeah,
want
and
to
that
write
maybe
about.
sparked the English teacher, but
It's
you
not
know,
gonna spark them.
it's different now.
It's really hard
know?
to write something that you don't know about or you're not enjoying because that's what it's all about. It's all
and then
about
to
liking
read it.
what
I mean,
you're
if I start reading a book and I'm not into it, I'm like,
I'm like,
I'm
yeah, I'm like skimming,
Yeah.
skimming, ditching the book
or
because
faking the answer because I know enough about the book.
Yeah.
Or, especially with AI now, you can.
Definitely. Because I just find myself skimming and I'm like, I'm not really enjoying this. And that's why I write books, because I want to make books that readers aren't going to be like, I kind of don't want to read this. I want to make books that people are really eager to read.
Well, I know when my son was, they could never get him to read, and then Harry Potter came out.
Oh, yeah.
And he was we were fighting for those books. When
know.
he got home from school, I'm I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I don't think anyone truly doesn't like to read. I think that they just don't.
You just got to find the right.
Yeah, they don't like to read certain books, which is understandable because I don't either. But I like to read specific books. And even if people say I don't like to read, you just probably haven't found the right thing.
Yeah. And have you found feedback from people who've read your book?
Oh, I have. Yeah. There's Amazon reviews, which is really hard to get people to do.
Yes,
but
it is,
but I've gotten a lot of feedback. Some people have come to my book fairs after they bought the book and just to say this is great. Thank you so much.
And you're
for writing
put
this.
it down on Amazon.
Yes.
Help me out here,
I'm
bud.
just put this down.
But they'll tell you,
They tell me it's great. I've gotten a lot of feedback, and it's mostly been positive. Yeah.
Do you find your readers are mostly YA right now, or young adult, or are they mostly?
For these three, they're mostly 6 to 12.
Okay.
And then parents will read it for their kids. But then this one's more middle school age, and my thriller would be more young adult to teen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And did you do research? How did you research? How do you know about werewolves?
I don't know a lot about them. I've tried.
How do you know the facts about werewolves? How do you know their habitat?
What they eat?
I've tried to make it mostly my own, and but go off most of the legends, but then add some stuff from my
That's
imagination.
unique,
Yeah, that's
kinda,
unique. Because if everybody just wrote about the legends, then they'd all be the same.
Yeah.
So I try to add in some of my perspective.
And I'm always at first when I read something that's a little different, because I write fantasy also, and it's that's not right. And
Yeah,
then
that can't be right.
Oh, wait, that's kind of interesting that
It's
someone,
a little bit interesting.
thought of that. So,
Yeah.
I understand that.
Trying to
Just
make
having
it
a few
unique to
things
you.
that are,
Right.
that give you the spin.
Yeah.
And as long as you know the rules and you set them up and then you follow
Yeah.
the rules.
But you
the
can't
use
just
of maybe-
change them mid-book.
No.
Yeah. And for
Well, a lot
thrillers,
easier,
which I've come to really like
It's
writing.
a different genre, yeah.
Thriller, it's hard. It's
Mhm.
hard to fit all the clues together, because you can't just make this happen and then not wrap it up. It all has to connect to the last thing in the end. It can't just happen for no reason. It all has to come back.
Yeah.
All has to come back to one certain thing. And I think that making each perspective their own, not just being the same, having the same dialogue or the same imagination and just adding a different name to it. You have to make each person
voice.
unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make each person unique. One person's going to think negatively, one person's going to think positively, and have their own personality.
And with 20, keeping them straight in your
I
own
know.
mind, that's got to
Yeah. Luckily, I do not switch between all 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I switch between several, but I like the fact that you can pick your favorite character and just follow them through the end.
Yeah. I do that sometimes when I read. I'm like, oh, I got to go to the next.
Yeah, I don't like this person very much, so I'm just going to skip to the next character.
You were so into the one person.
Yeah, but you gotta end it. You gotta give the other people stage time. Yeah.
Do you really?
Stage time.
Do you really?
Looking at it.
Yeah. Some of the perspectives are really long, and some are really short, and some don't get as many as the others.
Though that's a writing technique to make long and short chapters, and
Yeah, you can't make them all just the same length. I mean,
Yeah.
I do for these because that's kind of the rigid storyline.
Yeah.
But for my my thrillers coming out soon, they're more casual chapters. Some will be longer and some will be shorter.
that's smart. It's a good technique.
Yeah.
And you're going to go through Ingram with that? You found that works best
Yeah,
for you?
we'll use Ingram probably, but for our next thriller, we're probably gonna try through Amazon, because a lot of people do, and we want to see how well it works and which one we like better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at draft to digital? Because that's something that Dixie and I have used.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
They format it for you.
Oh, that's nice.
And-
That's the hardest part.
Actually, yeah. I've never had to format one of mine, and then it's free,
Oh, that's great.
and they
yeah.
distribute to, everybody on God's green earth,
including Amazon.
including
Yeah.
Amazon and all
I
that.
think Ingram is probably the best way to go. Most distribution.
And as long as you already have
Yeah.
the technique down to format,
Might as well.
I would have to start.
But yeah, we might try some other methods
Oh, yeah.
future.
You can just
Yeah.
give it a shot. You
Yeah,
don't have to
give it a
publish
shot.
through there. And
See which one works best for us.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else we need to?
Oh, is there anything that we didn't, you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
This is great. Yeah.
Yeah. You are host number 2.
Oh, well, so speaking before that, and we put the graphic up,
Yeah.
so people can find your book on Amazon and what other places?
On Barnes & Noble website,
Okay.
and we think Target website, and then I'm going to be on several book fairs, so follow me on Facebook.
Nice.
And you're at the bookstore in Appleton?
Yeah, I am. The bookstore in Appleton, and
And what's your Facebook page?
Tardigrades. What?
What's your Facebook page?
Sierra Author.
Sierra Author.
Okay, and tips for you and maybe all the authors, you could also try Caramel Crisp right here in Oshkosh.
Oh, we do. It's definitely in there.
Yeah.
We've done
They're
several
very
book fairs
supportive.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, the bookstore and Caramel Crisp are just, and there's lots of places in Wisconsin that are indie bookstores that are very supportive.
Yeah, they're very supportive of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all we have time for today. We'd like to thank Sarah for coming in
Yeah, thank you for
and
having me.
appearing. And we discussed where you're going to find your work and where they can talk to you. So thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
And be sure to check out our other episodes on our YouTube channel, Author Showcase of Oshkosh. I'm Dixie, and for Dixie, Tom, and Bill, who's working the board today, we'd like to thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Author Showcase of Oshkosh with your hosts, Dixie Joe Jarko, Bill Gillard, and Thomas Cannon. We'd love to hear from you, whether you're interested in being a guest on the show, have a question, or want to share your thoughts. Please reach out to us on social media or via email at OshkoshAuthorShowcase@gmail.com.